Oh. Cheers.
Cheers.
Not a fan of that beer.
21A.
Yeah. Well, no, I
The blue one.
Yeah, whatever. I think that would be nice, like in the pool on a hot day.
Yin's Boys Podcast, everybody. Again, here we are. 412-613-1116, whatever.
Yinsboys.com, the real Yinsboys at gmail.com, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, all the shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Which one's this called? We're talking about 21A, 21st Amendment brewery.
Beer.
Or high water. Or
brewery beer.
Hell or High Twilight.
It tastes like...
May I?
Well, go ahead. It's almost like watermelon.
Oh, I would drink that. I just wouldn't.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not like...
In a pool?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If I was sipping on something in the pool, it's hot, I think that'd be okay.
I would do that. Yeah. I got the, what's this? The pale ale. I mean, you can't...
Yeah,
it's hard to fuck up a pale ale.
It's just good. Well, no, it's easy, but...
There's a lot of people that do not like pale ales or IPAs or any sort of hoppy beers. And at first, I thought they were super bitter, man. Like, I didn't like them either.
They are.
But as soon as I got like a taste for it, I can't go back to fucking domestics. You know what I mean? Or that's a wrong term.
Yeah,
what I mean is I can't go back to like a Miller Lite or
light
like
beer.
a Bud Light or even
Standard
Bud Heavy.
like lager, light beer. Yeah.
I gotta have some. I don't know, man. It's just they're addictive, and it's not even because of the ABV. Some of them or most of them are a little higher ABV, but
that's really my standpoint is like I don't have to drink as much.
This is true.
To intake as much alcohol content, like it just it makes sense from an
less bloaty. But then again,
it's like I could just drink booze too,
right?
But then I'm like, then I get too drunk.
But too
fast,
The problem I have with like the IPAs is yes, you're drinking less, but you're still consuming more calories because the
for sure.
content in there, and you're not as bloated in my opinion. If you were to have, let's just say, I don't know, 12 Miller Lights.
Yeah, you're definitely. I feel more gassy.
Speaking of gassy, I just had my colonoscopy the other day.
I'm like right at the fucking threshold. So
do you have family history?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you definitely need to.
That's 30. They said 35 is like you need to get your first one.
If your family,
and I would say 40 is about or late 30s.
Well, they dropped it from.
Oh, did they?
From what I've read and been told, for the average person, they dropped it from 50 to 40, and that's because you're starting to see now colon cancers in younger people. And it can't possibly be because of processed foods or anything like that. But be that as it may, I only did because my brother he was a polyp maker. So like he was younger and had, now I've never had any, even this time, free and clear, which is cool. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to be good at this point since it's been a while. I've had 3.
I was going to say you if you were going to get something, not saying that you can't, when you're 70 years old.
Oh, of course.
Like, bro, that's a different story.
Well, my dad's had them. But also when he was like 50, which is normally when you'll start to see development of those polyps. But so I'm probably good now till honestly 50 before I do mine. So
you should get it every 5 years, I think.
Well, that's if you have family history.
Yeah, but you should. I think you should still do it. Well, number one, I know you get regular prostate exams. So
I've never had one. I asked for one the last time I was in there, and he was just like, "I'll do one if you want," but yikes! Like,
you gotta pay extra.
Did you poop today? How's your hygiene?
How's your diet been? I can just tell it's not good. I'm just checking. It's an honesty check.
He just said that. By the way, there is a test for prostate cancer that's way more accurate than the standard exam. Mm-hmm. It's a blood test they do. They're looking for markers.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's like, "I'll do it," but there's no reason. Like, because it's one of those things.
It's
like,
kind of just gay.
That
if you want,
if I was begging for it,
Well,
so he put me in that position where I was like, well. He's like, I'll do it if you want, but if I say and I definitely don't need it, then
it's kind of gay.
Yeah,
just logically.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to get my prostate milked. You know what I mean?
Oh, you definitely probably would have flicked it a little bit or something.
Terrible. Anyways, back to it. So I had the colonoscopy. This is my third one. And this one actually was fine, but the worst after effects I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah, and actually I feel a little bit today. The next day, man, I had like writhing pain in my gut spot. Like, and if I were like hiccup or burp, I'd like fall over. It was at a 10. It was at a 10. Like I thought, oh shit, I gotta something happened when they were in there.
Damn.
So I called them and they were like, well, listen, it's common for people to have discomfort or gas. They blow you up, you know.
10.
I told them that.
10 out of 10.
No, it was a 10, dude. Like when it wasn't like a constant 10.
But at whenever you hit that point or moved that way.
And they were like, look, if you don't have a fever, right, infection, if you don't have like blood in the stool, you know, and it doesn't get better, call us.
Inconclusive.
Right, because I mean,
warfare.
And to be honest with you, it's actually better now. But I truly think that maybe I just had trapped gas. But people have had gas pains before.
I've had some times where I'm like, I'm dying, and then I shit my pants. I'm like,
I'm cool now.
I'm good to go.
It's amazing, isn't it? Now, this is one, though, that didn't move, and it was one spot, and that's why I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
And you get to thinking about it with all the fucking luck I have.
I was going to say, everything that your mindset, like, I don't blame you.
So, it's all good. Everything's fine. They didn't find anything. I just really went for the anesthesia, to be honest with you.
Yeah, something like that.
They knock you out real good.
I thought they keep you awake, but...
Well, maybe your dentist that does it for you.
My dentist?
Yeah, though that's who did mine. That's not.
That's who did mine.
Your dentist doesn't do yours?
No. Can't say it's ever happened.
Huh? He's also the one that suggested the prostate exam, but
it's for your health.
I have to find a new dentist.
Sounds like it.
Oh fuck.
I mean, I don't know. It sounds like it was a jack of all trades.
Apparently, I mean,
real medicine man. Some might say.
Oh yeah, maybe. But that's all good. Everything's fine. I officially, that's like my last test for the foreseeable future.
Nice.
Everything's, I basically have the free and clear.
Ken's ready to come catch some fish at some point.
Yeah, I'm ready to go, man. I have my monitor placed, and if they catch anything, if not, they did everything they could. You know?
Definitely.
They forced me to sign a DNR.
Did they?
No, they said we don't want to bring you back. It's too much work. Too much. It's
I thought you really had a DNR.
No.
Like, no, what's good is your power of attorney. I kind of need to know.
Yeah, no, they forced me because I'm too much strain on the healthcare system as of late. So they're like, we can't afford to resuscitate you.
Yeah, but that cost gets passed on to the.
Of course,
the you know,
it was just a GD joke.
I know, but you know.
Yeah. Yes. But yeah,
they would love you. They love you. You're a constant cycle of money, like you're
in and out,
blank check to them.
Yeah,
you know.
I just don't pay it because it's unsecured debt.
Well, medical debt is unsecured debt, I believe. 100%. It is. Yeah.
I mean, they can still, depending on the amount. Anybody can garnish some wages.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably pretty open and shut case.
But I would, everybody knows, like, if you get to that point, always try and settle first.
Absolutely,
people will settle for pennies on the dollar.
Bro, you're talking 10 cents on the dollar, 5 cents on the dollar. Like that's
depending on the age and amount.
Oh yeah, well, because half the time it's not even the original debtor who owns it. It's 10 companies have bought that debt, and it's
especially unsecured debt. Once it's unsecured, they want nothing to do with it.
Oh yeah,
they cut their losses.
Get it off the books.
So like for instance, if you have a personal loan with a bank that's unsecured, right? Personal loans are usually unsecured. So there are no collateral is what that means for anybody that doesn't understand that. So that's why interest rate's always going to be higher on an unsecured loan from like a bank, because they already know that you're high risk, or this specific loan is high risk.
That's
and
all it is.
They just cut their losses. So they hope that you make the payments for a little bit and make some of the interest back quicker.
The bank would love for you to not default.
Of course,
if they could have a steady, like that's the whole idea. Is
keep borrowing, and pay it back and keep borrowing. That's what they want. They want to give you money.
Keep yourself,
pay it back.
Keep yourself in the system for as long as we can possibly do that, so you don't really ever own anything.
Yeah, that's bad, but I'm blown apart with it right now from the
you have to be
health stuff.
You have to be in this state, like you have to be. But you can obviously.
You can leverage debt,
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
if you're smart. I mean, it depends on what you're using to, or what you're borrowing.
A house.
Yeah.
It's really a house.
That's a debt leveraging maneuver
a vehicle if you have to, drive to work for a job. Like
for
that's-
existence for instance. So like a house that you take out a mortgage on, you leverage that debt by getting a home equity loan once you get equity into it. So now you're actually just passing money. Like you're
essentially.
making money basically from nothing.
You're a middleman.
Right, but
I
you could also
just live in this house till I die.
you could also fuck it up real bad
Oh, yeah.
if you're not smart. Or I don't even say if you're not smart. If you're not careful, because anybody can slip up.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're leveraging debt in that fashion, I mean, it could catch up to you, and then bankruptcy, I suppose.
Like I said, it's a bold strategy. Actually, not a bad one.
Pays off for a lot. If
Well-
people that know what they're doing.
Like I said, unsecured debt. It's the best kind of debt as a consumer. It's the most expensive, but worst case scenario, you can just say, "Fuck, I'm not gonna pay that. I'm not gonna pay that."
I'm just going to do work on the side, under the table.
That's like I said. It's but if everybody defaults,
That's what I'm saying.
That is the whole
Everybody here,
system.
anybody's listening, everybody just default on
just
everything.
defaults. Stop paying. Just stop paying.
And then you have what you already bought,
Yeah.
and you don't have to pay for it. It's amazing.
It's the self-sustaining economy that we really need right now.
I think it would really,
Except for Ken. Ken, because his is very secure debt. To me,
well, I have
it's
a
very
secure.
secure. It's very secure debt.
I have some collateral
There's collateral, right?
damage. If anything.
Oh, big time, big time in this garage, dude. It's getting. I mean, we'll make out on the insurance claim, but
Yeah, we'll make it happen. We're both going to make out.
I'm going to take out a policy too as part owner in your business.
Well, yeah.
So we have two policies. So I get mine, you get yours.
We're going to do an S corp first and really do a lot of writing off the first tax
it's
year.
going to be. I mean, we can. Well, let's just see what happens.
Yeah, just we make fun and we joke, but this happens all the fucking time. This is literally
this is
what
real
happens.
life.
Yeah,
this is how the system is designed, and this is how it works.
good, bad, or ugly.
This is the best. Like, This is how
It's how capitalism works. Kind of.
Within the defined set of rules that you have, this is your best move. Like that's game theory. At the end of the day,
Yes.
I'm talking about business. But
Yeah. Yeah. So
your ass is sore.
yes, it's. I don't feel anything. They said they had no problem getting in and out. I don't know why that is either.
Well, they said it was. Quite cavernous.
I did look at the thing though before I got knocked out. I was looking at the device.
It's coming towards your asshole.
No.
Just fucking.
I was looking at the camera.
And you're just like, no.
Oh, it hurts. Holy shit. I just see like, oh, that's what it looks like. And then I just passed out. No, I did see the camera was on, and it was the camera's the device itself is laying on the table, so it was looking at the wall, but I was looking.
Yeah.
I was like, kind of looks like a like James Bond, and looking down the barrel of the gun. And yeah, so I was talking to my bartender in there. I asked her where the tip jar was. She really enjoyed that.
Well, no. Well, I mean, send me some home then. If
Yeah,
if
right,
you're getting
yeah.
tipped, I need some ancillary for
Yeah.
the road.
It's really funny. So I was laying there, and they put you on the side. They belt you in, and I'm like, okay, I'm comfortable or whatever. You're in.
I bet if you wake up from anesthesia, I bet you could freak out. Like, be in a state of shock if you're opened up.
Well, yes. So
something.
this is different, though. This wasn't.
They're, fist deep inside.
Yeah,
you,
there's
you know.
no breathing tube on this.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like general anesthesia. They just call it. There are a couple
What,
tiers. I was
what did
reading
they
the
do?
paper.
Was it gas or was
It was
it?
intravenous.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
or was it? Yeah.
So
They gave you some sort of like ketamine or horse tranquilizer. Basically.
something. It's unconscious.
Yeah.
Whatever is unconscious.
You're just out.
or you're awake, but
you
you're
can't- you're-
you're amnesic, right?
Yeah.
So that's basically what it is. So like it happened, and if you tried hard enough, you might.
It's like
but
getting date raped
kind of,
Yeah,
kind of.
or roofied.
So I was laying there, and I was saying, all right, this time I'm going to see how long I can make it, because I remember they always tell you like, here it goes.
Yeah, and they're like, you're gonna be out, and
Yeah, and I'm like sitting there, going,
you can fight it, but you're eventually gonna
Oh yeah. And you can, and I tried. And the last thing I remember, which is real funny because I'm just doing it for my own personal experience or like research purposes. I'm laying there, like, all right, I'm gonna see how long I can go and really try to stay awake. And I got to that point where I was like, ooh, this feels exactly how it felt like when I passed out. Like right beforehand, like, you know what I mean? Like I was thinking with a couple events that I had before.
Pattern recognition.
Yeah, and I was like, ooh, that's weird. This is the feeling. And then that was it.
I'm telling you, dude, it was a light switch,
Yeah.
but
They woke up in the other room, and when you first wake up, I remember them talking to me and I'm like, I'm trying to talk and
Grammy Hammerman.
yeah, that was it. But it's all got ice cream afterwards.
Her breasts, they were completely obliterated.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's like what I see, like your hospital visit, like that's like what I picture is Dennis, going through that whole getting shot in the head.
Oh yeah.
So
that's a funny scene.
Oh dude, that's such a good, that show is just so good.
Very good.
So good.
Yep. But that's it, man. Had it. Got a day off of work. Except they fucked me because that prep. I got to show you my toilet, dude. I haven't cleaned it yet,
bro. It's like you can't eat for 24 hours. You got to drink all
48. I need
48.
Well, so because I started the prep, and the only reason it was longer was because of how like late in the day.
Yeah.
So I guess since we're on the topic of it, we may as well continue. So 2 days prior, you have you take a Ducalax at 6 p.m. Okay, and all that. This is stool softener.
Damn.
1 day prior is liquid only.
That's what. Yeah.
Yep. So, and it's clear liquid only. So, in this case, you're allowed to have like a
Vodka.
Jello. No alcohol.
I'm allowed to. The rules don't apply to me.
Jello and broth. So there was
shit all over the fucking.
Well, wait till I get to that. So,
Well, to be fair, it does have to be clean. They have to see
they have to. Yeah.
if there's shit everywhere.
I probably shit all over their hands, but there's
that was residual.
Yeah. So you're allowed to have Jello. That's the closest thing to food and broth. So like, there's some calories in that. There is. So I'd say for the whole 2 days, it would have been maybe if I was lucky, like 800 calories at max between broth and Jello.
That's shitty.
Yeah. Well, my procedure was scheduled for 12:45 in the afternoon. So by the time I actually get in on the table, it was almost 2:00. So it wasn't quite 48 hours, but you're talking one full day.
And basically a half day.
Yeah.
And then you're not eating after.
Until I got to get ice cream is the first thing I had,
that's what I was saying.
which may have caused my gut pains. I wonder.
Maybe, honestly, because I bet there's no fucking, flora, fauna. It's all, you're fucking cleaned out.
Sure, yeah.
Like, I bet.
Hollywood cleanse.
That's very possible.
Yeah. So when it started working, I was like, fuck, man. Because again, I've done this multiple times, but this time it took a while to work because I drank almost the whole gallon. You don't have to drink the whole thing, but they give you an amount you have to drink. I crush it because I'm just good at drinking,
Wow.
So put it away. And we're talking like 3 hours, and I still had nothing. I was like, strange. So, well, then it started, and I was like, okay, I remember blowing hole, doing my whole thing. When I got like halfway through everything, I sprayed so hard out of me, and I didn't clean the toilet yet. I have to show you. I saved it just for you. I sprayed like sideways. It's like, I bet it got on the walls. I don't know how it come out like that. It's disgusting. It's terrible, but I have to document it and let you know.
I am curious to see for science.
I didn't think it was possible,
but
dude.
at a distance, I'm not getting too close.
No, of course not. No. But it's been some days.
It's crusted over.
Yeah, I cleaned the house today. Didn't clean that though. That was like a little trophy I wanted to show you. It's disgusting. Take a picture. You can put it on the.
Yeah,
I'll pop
since
it John he dropped that picture of that turd, you definitely should.
Send it.
It's funny as hell. And actually, I should call Jacqueline. Tell her to look. She hasn't seen it. I want to get a reaction.
In on it.
I want to get a reaction right now.
A live.
I'm gonna play it off too, dude. It's like
Sadie said she like had to poop up there. today. And
Oh, good. Good.
she said she had a really bad poop or something.
Yeah, that's really good. All right. Play it off. Ready?
Yeah. I'm just curious. It's good radio if there's a poop in there.
Bruh, you're interrupting move night.
I'm sorry. All right. So,
You have
Sadie.
to turn the fucking shop water on.
No, that's on a remote now. Remember? Listen, Sadie told Neil something earlier, and he's just telling me right now. So I
Yeah.
need you to go look.
I thought it was kind. I thought it was kind of a.
Which is a little alarming, I guess. But so they went up to the house when I was working on his car, and she had to go poop or something. But she told Neil that she pooped in our bathroom and made a mess. Can you see if that's
no.
true or not? And I didn't even think about it, and I don't know why you didn't tell me right now.
no, because I kind of. She said she cleaned her. Like I wasn't gonna go like wipe her down or anything.
Yeah.
but
Can you
I
look
think
real
she's
quick?
Like I think she cleaned herself up, but I don't know.
It looks like a bathroom. She didn't smear shit on the walls or anything. So.
If I were you, well, just be safe. Like lift the lid and take a
Be
look.
safe.
I did that. I don't see any shit in or around the vicinity of the toilet, so I think it's fine.
The master bedroom?
Do we have another bedroom?
Well, look. Did you
said
lift?
our room.
Did you lift the toilet seat? Because that's what the way that she described it.
Honey, I can't tell you. Oh, no. I have to go.
What?
Is there a mess? No, wait, wait, don't go. Are you there?
Yeah.
Is there a mess? What?
I think we broke your wife. Dude.
Hold on, wait. Talk to me. Hold on, wait. So, what's wrong?
I'll send you a picture. I have to go.
Oh no, don't go yet. Before you go, you don't have to send a picture. That was from me, from when I did my prep.
I'm never speaking to you ever again. It literally looks like
Hold on. Don't flush it. Don't flush it.
it looks like you snot rocket chocolate ice cream.
So I saved it on purpose for Neil because I want him to see it.
I want a divorce.
I love you. Love you. Bye.
Oh, we got her, dude.
That was
We got
awesome.
her.
Now that's good radio.
It really was. I was like, she's fucking. At first, I was like, bro, I gotta be like, you can't flush that. Like, hold on,
Oh yeah.
don't flush that.
Yeah. And it's not really a flush. You'll see.
More of a drizzle.
Yeah, you'll see.
Yeah, it's like an upper decker.
It looks like chocolate ice cream sprayed out. Yeah, you got to get a picture of that.
I'll consider it.
I mean, for one of our ideas that are failed, I don't think it's ever going to work. I'm just going to say it.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Scat snap.
Yeah. It's like, so Snapchat. It's like scat snap,
Or is that what we were going to call it? Or is it
scat snap. I think
snap or scat chat?
scat chat. Yeah,
Is
that's
that
what
what it is?
Snapchat, scat chat. Yeah, that's what it was. Anyways, essentially, this is an app that you take pictures of your shit and send it to your friends.
Yeah.
Instead of like Snapchat where you take pictures of yourself or things like
Yeah.
same idea but for poop.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
We said it
Poop
before.
is funny.
And I'll say it again. Poop ass play is cool, but only poops and farts.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's the only
No
aspect
gay
that
shit.
I get down with, but
Yeah. So the prep works.
apparently it sounds like I believe it. I'm not doubting you based on your wife's reaction.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
So enough about me. What about you? How you been?
No, let's talk more about your asshole, please. It seems to be a reoccurring topic on the podcast.
It's like half the episode.
It just keeps coming up.
And it's not, it's organic. I'm
That's
not
what I'm saying. It's not even like, I mean,
I'm not forcing it.
it doesn't feel forced. I think you do force it, but it doesn't feel forced.
That's acting, baby.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's a talent.
Tell me about you.
What about me?
I don't know what you've been doing, dude. I know we piped up your car. Well, we don't want to talk about your car, but
Yeah, I mean, we kind of just,
piped it up today.
yeah, and, oil change,
Yeah, yeah.
fluids.
Oh, I never put fluid in the rear end. I'm just fucking with you.
I was going to say, I think we probably would have heard something
Yeah.
way back. Like,
We definitely did, dude. I double checked everything.
yeah,
and
it looked, I know you witness marked everything,
of course, I mean,
which I was like, bro, very based, but
you have to. You just have to, because I'm the next guy to work on it too.
Big
So
time. Big
when I
time.
see it, I know if something moved or if someone fucked with something.
fucked with something.
Then I can say, I think someone's been.
Well, the things that we did, like oil change, yeah, you're going to see that again in a couple months.
Yep.
But all the diffs and the transfer case, like that's 40,000 miles.
Yeah, you can go a little sooner if you want to be on the cautious side.
No, I'll probably do 30. I think.
80, 90. So like the way I look at it, the transfer case doesn't see as much action.
No,
right?
No, it doesn't.
And the front diff is not going to see, in your case,
Same thing.
It's not going to
it's
see much
rear wheel
action.
drive bias.
But like I would cut your in half, and I would do your rear diff
more often.
faster. And that's just my opinion.
No,
Some
that's-
people go
that's-
the entire life of a
That's
car without
fair.
changing it.
It's,
Blows my mind.
that's fair though. That makes sense.
So yes, like definitely, it's your vehicle, and you know what you want to do with it. But just as your personal technician recommendation, I would cut the miles in half for
Yeah.
your rear end.
Well, we'll do it every 15 or every 3.
There you go.
3 oil changes, 4 oil changes. It is
Yeah.
an LSD too in the rear, so like
Yeah,
you
they-
need. There's some more maintenance there.
There's a lot happening in a small area inside there in that gearbox.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll leave it at that. Yeah, it worked out.
did.
Anyways, yeah, happy to. It almost didn't, dude. That one fucking bolt.
It always they call these cars the demon bolt. That's what they call those because it's like so buried in the fucking engine and engine bay.
Yeah.
like
I had to make an extension setup that was literally about 3 foot
I
long.
told you, dude, you're gonna need like a 2 foot, 3 foot extension.
So stupid. And it's not the prop. So like the impact driver that I was using to get to it fits on it, no problem. And with that distance, would have came right off. The problem is when you're using a 3 foot extension, the
lose
loss
all
of
your
torque.
leverage.
You lost
Yeah.
everything. So all I did, and it wobbles. So it's like,
squandered it all.
oh, it actually work hardens it. So that's
Yeah.
why those ones broke. So the more that I tried to impact them off, work hardening for metallurgy, for people who aren't familiar.
It's metal fatigue.
Right. So the more that you're impacting it or hitting it, like with a hammer or an impact driver, you're making it more brittle.
Yeah.
But you're making it super, super hard. So
And hot.
yeah, and hot. So like at that point, it's not removing the bolt anymore. You're just hardening it.
Break.
And this is what
Just waiting
happened.
to
So
break it.
both of those ones, both demon bolts, just snapped, which was perfect in my case because the
didn't
kits
need it.
included hardware.
Yeah, we didn't need it.
But it's the same thing. We learned that like at work early on in my career on the airplane. So when it comes to rivets, so we smash rivets, Rosie the Riveter, like I am.
You just need that. You got the jean jacket,
Yeah, I'm halfway. I just
the
need
blouse.
I need a
I would say
Tupac
the
bandana.
I would say the bandana. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be ready to go.
You did that used to be your look, the bandana.
I still do. I still use it at work.
I know,
Yeah.
but people don't know that.
They don't. Yeah, I wear a bandana at work. It's just easier for the sweat and all that.
For the majority of the time I knew Ken,
bandana guy.
bandana. Like the majority of days I've known you, you've worn a bandana.
And in multiple ways,
That's
it
what
just
I'm saying.
depends. But so rivets on airplanes, same idea. We smash them, solid rivets, not pullers or blinds, or things like that. Pops. These are solid. So you use a rivet gun on the head, and then on the shop tail, you would use a bucking bar like steel or tungsten. I use tungsten.
The shop twink.
The shop twink, yep. The tail, the tail of the
twink
rivet.
tail.
But that's just what they
Tail of
call
two
it.
twinks.
Yeah, tail. Well, that's us.
I'm more of a twunk.
Twunk versatile.
Twunk verse, yeah, for sure.
So I use a tungsten bucking bar because it's super hard,
Yeah.
super hard metal, and it takes less bucks or less hits on the rivet
It probably
gun.
transfers more energy more
It does.
efficiently.
And less chance of work hardening it. But if let's say you're using a standard solid steel bucking bar and you have your gun set wrong and it's hitting too light, and you do it too many, and you're like, oh, hey, we hit it again. It's not smashing up. It'll get to that point where it just doesn't smash anymore. It's just like you're smashing these atoms together. You know what I mean?
She's mashing it.
Yeah, and then it's not.
It just can't compress it.
It can't do it. And then it's not safe anymore because it's no longer structurally sound because it's been work hardened. But then draw it, redo it again.
I'm pretty hard.
Whatever. I don't need to talk about any more riveting. You have any riveting information or news?
Me personally, I don't. I do think it's interesting though.
Yeah. I got the seat done on the airplane. We talked about that, I think, before, speaking of airplane shit. And a buddy of mine owns a company. I'm not going to put his name out there right now, but he's a jet detailer. So I'm just, the maintenance guy. But he's a detailer. So he comes in and does our jets every once in a while. I said, hey, man, you do aluminum, like polishing. So like the leading edges of
Well, I was
the
going to
wings.
say, when you say detail, you mean like exterior or
Both.
just interior?
Everything, both, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
They
'cause I
charge a
think-
lot of money
I
because there's
think-
a lot of surface area.
Well, that's what I'm saying because I'm thinking like a car and like how much
Similar.
a good detail for a car costs, and then I'm thinking business wise, like
I'm not going to throw out numbers or anything like that right now, but it's thousands.
I was a full detail for a plane,
Yeah, thousands.
a reasonable jet, like I don't know,
mid-size, they call them
8-12 seater, something.
They call them super mids, which is really funny. So you have like a VLJ,
very mid.
yeah, a VLJ, which is a very light jet. That's like your Cirrus jets. That's
Your
like
twinks,
your,
the twinks,
your
of the
Diamond
twinks of the
jets.
jet world.
Yeah. Super tiny, single engine or twin engine, super light. Mustangs is VLJ.
Yeah,
Citation Mustang, and then
Yeah.
you go into the light jets, which is like your beach jets or your Citation CJ lines or your what else? Any of the CJ lines would be fine. Even like your Lear jets, that's like a light jet. Then you go, it's called like a super mid, as we operate a couple of those for Sovereigns and a like bigger like 10 plus passengers Sovereigns and like Latitudes and like Challengers, and you start getting into next you go into the mid-size, or I'm sorry, not mid, super mid. You go into like business, which would be, or not business, the fuck do they call them? They're heavier. They're heavier
Executive.
business jets. So like your Global Express, like your Gulfstreams.
all I'm saying is I know what it costs to detail. Like it's like $500 to $1,000.
Yeah.
for a full detail of a vehicle. So I'm thinking a jet, bro. You're talking at least probably I would say 10 grand.
It's around that.
Yeah.
Yep. It's around that.
Depending like size, obviously depending.
Yeah. But going back to it, so he's a buddy of mine. He's a big conspiracy theorist. He always comes, he's like, Ken, did you hear this? Talk about this. He'll always bullshit with me about it. But I said, fuck, man, I bought a plane a couple of months ago. And I was just curious, next time you're up here, like I'd be happy to pay you to come down and do some of the bright work, like aluminum stuff on it. And he's like, you bought a fucking plane? That's like, hold your horses.
Stop.
Yeah, like it is, but it isn't. So he's all worried, like, well, I don't know if I have time. I was like, just come walk down to the hangar and take a look. And I just want that boom, like the long
Yeah.
boom, have him like mirror it, like polish the
sweet.
mirror. And he's like, dude, I'll do that for free. Just let me catch it if you're not in a hurry.
Yeah,
just next
whenever.
time I'm up here. So I'm gonna get that done. Got the seat done. Like, and I'm off blood thinners now. Cheers to that
hell yeah,
officially. So now I'm gonna go fly. All I'm doing is fix these couple things in the airplane. I'm going up, so there'll be some footage of that coming soon.
Yeah, I'm coming right up after you, dude.
You're legal to do so. Would not advise, but I'll give you a couple lessons
Well,
first
no,
on the
not.
ground.
I mean, no, I'm not flying that thing.
Yeah.
I'll take that helicopter.
Yeah, but I do.
It's fueled up. I know it's fueled up.
We all joke and everything, but yeah, it is. But
it has to be.
it does. We joke and whatnot, but I am gonna teach you on that
Yeah,
airplane to taxi it around.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
it makes sense.
And if you were to ever in the future get dual instruction, let's say like from the flight school, they're super cheap and I could hook you up with a discount. But if you ever decide you wanted to do something like that, I'd be more than happy to let you play around with it. But again, all jokes set aside, like, yes, this is legal for anybody to jump in and fly.
Not advisable. Not advisable.
You just can't do. You're gonna
You're gonna die.
dude.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
And you're probably not gonna die as fast as you think.
Oh no,
because-
it's gonna be like a 40-mile-an-hour car accident, and you're just gonna be all crumpled up, and it's gonna take you 4 or 5 hours to bleed out.
Yeah, because you're going to fly it and you're going to do pretty well. because
you're
it's
gonna-
really
you're
easy
gonna
to
get
fly an
very,
airplane.
Very confident.
Yep. And
Very
then
quickly,
you're
and
going to
that's gonna
stall
lead
it
to-
or spin it, and then you're going to hit the earth like you said. Maybe like coming in for a landing.
That's what I'm
you
saying,
fuck
like-
up like 40.
Bro, you're done. Like,
Yeah.
you're
It's going to hurt, man. And it's not going to be quick. It's like if you're in a jet or you're in like a jumbo jet and you're doing some sort of commercial flying and you barrel that in the earth, yeah, you're not feeling anything.
No.
You have a little bit of terror for some time before you hit the ground. But when you hit, you're vaporized, man.
Oh, yeah.
Like you're going so fast.
well, not vaporized. I mean,
There's some parts left behind, but
yeah, there's always parts left behind.
yeah, I mean, there
Maybe a big crater with nothing left behind. That would be a little suspicious, personally.
maybe. And then if there was a building a couple blocks over that just went down, that'd be a little strange too.
Yeah, it would be a little strange.
But
I mean, and then, looking at those videos of the Pentagon, I mean, that's pretty strange.
Yeah.
What is that?
I want to fly my. Never mind.
I'm gonna fly my Pentagon right into the plane.
Shit. I might. So stay tuned. Holy fuck.
Yeah, dude, the Pentagon planes for sure,
They're terrible. They flew so low to the ground and so fast.
bro. It was like, if you look at the actual video,
Yeah, I did.
bro, it's insane. Like it's a fucking missile. Like there's no
Something.
no untrained pilot could ever even. I mean, a trained pilot. No, like even still, it's no. Physically, like in how fast it was going, et cetera, like just
Yeah,
just no.
I don't know.
Just no.
I mean, we'll beat this with a dead horse. I mean,
Yeah.
or what would I say?
It just keeps coming up.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, back to it. Yeah, so
So you're gonna
stay
take
tuned.
your plane to DC and
Into the ATIS, yeah, and I'm
Do a
gonna
little flying.
I'm gonna get intercepted by an F-15. and,
blown out of the sky.
oh, they'll just try to intercept, and then the wake turbulence.
I was gonna
from
say
that
they just
airplane,
gotta blow by you, and you're gonna
you're done.
Yeah.
yeah.
bust your airframe up.
Oh, it just blow me apart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, luckily, I'm gonna install a BRS system on mine, so at least I'll be able to float to safety before they.
BRS.
yeah, a ballistic restraint system.
Oh,
parachute.
I thought that was a beer restraint system.
Well, that.
Hold your beer. Like
Yeah, that.
a cup holder or something like. 'cause
Yeah,
you need
yeah.
that.
For
'Cause
sure.
You're allowed to drink and fly.
I can do whatever I want if I don't get caught, but I'm not gonna.
No, I wouldn't either. I'm just saying you could.
You can
You
do
can do anything.
you want.
That's what I'm saying. You can do anything.
Sure.
I wouldn't, and you wouldn't.
No.
So
Someone might, but I wouldn't.
no, somebody would for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited though. I am. It's I have a lot of other projects I'm taking care of home first, just to make sure I'm not spending, or get all the money I have, the things I have to spend on, I should say, with my wife, like projects we're doing, like that pond and all that. Trying to get all that done and make sure we're satisfied here, and then I'll tinker around up there. I haven't spent a lot of time at the airport.
No, and
I have, well, for work, but not for
well,
pleasure.
if you couldn't fucking fly the damn thing,
And that too. It's
why
like
is
it'll
it
be
even-
there. Put it in the
That's what I'm saying.
hangar.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
I got a battery tender on it. I go down and make sure there's no like mice in it, and just check it out and make sure everything's cool and kind of, get a boner looking at it and then shut off the lights and I'll be back again. So there you have it.
What's that accent, dude?
I don't know. I'm terrible at accents.
John really is the best. at accents.
He is the best, dude.
the best. Say it every day.
He does a good
every
Trump.
night.
He does a good Indian dude. His Indian dude
Oh,
kills
yeah.
me.
That doctor.
Yeah.
From fucking what's it called?
600-pound life, I think. Yeah.
The Indian guy.
You have not been following the doctor. I think he's Pakistani, so
I don't know.
Be
It's hard.
careful.
It's hard to tell.
they're all.
I trained ICANN. And
Yeah, well, it's like Asians.
just ask him. Say salam to him and see what he says.
Say Ben Chad.
No,
Ben
you
Shot.
don't- that's too up front.
Oh, okay.
But a religious, hello is, that's testing the waters enough to where like you're brown, like I think you're this, but I don't want to be disrespectful and like
Well, with our buddy Charlie last week, I tried to guess his.
ethnicity.
I tried, and I was pretty close though.
Oh yeah,
I said he was Filipino. He's
Filipino.
well, that's how they got the accent. They said, "Oh, Filipino."
he's just a dude. But I was with him last night. Really got fucking dude. It was
He's a buddy of ours. We talked about a couple of times.
yeah. Well, he'll be on him and his boy.
He put for the pod. He put his
I forgot about the KD.
Patch. Got his thing up there.
So we'll have them on the pod, but
he's eager to get on, and I really like him. He's a good dude, so you'll probably see and hear from him a little bit here. But continue. Sorry,
Ken's trying to top him, but top him up. But anyways, regardless, so we're on this night hike, and
the what?
a night hike.
Oh,
What'd you think I said?
I don't know.
I didn't break my end pass out, dude. Calm down. I think you got a little flustered there.
I got scared.
I saw it. I saw the fear in your eyes. But yeah, nightlight.
Yeah.
So what? Essentially, so we went on a night hike. Me, him, and his other buddy who I've met before. But very cool. Up in kind of almost up this way.
Oh, okay.
But I'll tell you later where it was.
Yeah, for sure.
Very cool. We should actually go up there sometime and fish on the body of water there. But
I gave up fishing
for Lent, yeah.
for life.
No, teach a man to fish.
25 to life.
No.
So you hiked how long, or not long? What was the distance?
No, it's not just a matter of distance because there was a lot of elevation.
Terrain.
A lot of elevation terrain. So it was all shitty, muddy.
Do you have your watch on? Do you have your
No.
terrain on there? You should actually next time you go. Put
I
your
will
terrain on there.
next time, but
Curious.
But I kind of looked at the topo map and like figured out. So we
Yeah.
probably, if we're talking like going up down, because like so number one, I didn't think this was going to be like a super long thing. I was expecting like, okay, we're going to be back for like a couple hours. Like
Yeah.
4 hours.
What time did you get there?
Around 8:00 ish.
So like that civil twilight or
Yeah,
close
it was
to
it was
Yeah.
nice, dude. It was beautiful. Not really that cold. Like it was beautiful. It was just humid, bro. There's like fog. It was very, very
Nice.
eerie, very cool, very quiet. So I thought this was going to be like a 4-hour affair, bro. I kind of got us not lost, but like looking at
Did you guide the hike?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
well, I chose where we went and stuff, but because I wanted to go to a place I'd never been to. But anyway, so I'm looking at, and I didn't look at the map or anything. I was like, bro, we're up here. Let's just go fucking check it out. And so I looked at the map like briefly to kind of get orientation. But when I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, we're walking down essentially the side of this cliff face all the way down this body of water and following it essentially. And I didn't factor like, okay, if we go this way and come up over the topography, it's going to be a lot longer and a lot shittier. So I didn't really factor that into my time frame and like thinking about it. So it ended up.
Do you have compass, or are you just following?
No, they're marked trails.
Oh, okay.
Like they're marked trails.
Oh, I thought you were roughing it somewhere.
No. Because that's a different. No, fuck that, dude. I'm not doing that.
Not at night, anyways.
No, unless we were camping. Like that's.
Yeah.
And I would want to scout it out or do it during the daylight.
Yeah, right.
But no, so we were like, but dude, I bet we went like as far as elevation change, I'm sure it was well over like probably 3,000 feet.
Whoo! Between the whole thing,
well,
up and down or whatever. Yeah.
So got a bunch of cool pictures, very cool. All these waterfalls, like these streams and stuff coming down the cliffside, very cool. All the ravines, valleys, and like
I want to see some of that's cool. Yeah.
we're going in and out of like the fog because like we're hitting fog level, going above it, coming back under it. It's just
That's
very,
awesome.
very cool.
How is there 3,000? If I know where you went, how is there 3,000 foot of?
So essentially, if I'm from the level we parked at to the top of the ridge where we eventually descended down.
Okay.
That's like probably over 500 feet.
Yeah.
So-
I'm following you.
And we went up and down and up
Yeah.
and down. I'm telling you, dude, it was.
I was thinking like, fuck, man, the closest 3,000, like you would have to be out and like.
no,
yeah.
I'm saying overall because we went
Yeah,
up, down,
yeah,
up,
yeah,
down,
yeah.
up, down. Not straight up, straight.
Yeah, you're
down.
talking
No.
like what you accomplished.
Yeah,
basically.
like
yeah.
'cause we probably hiked about 5 to 6 miles, but it was over terrain.
Well, 5 to 6 miles on a track is easy. Like at your high school.
Yeah.
5 to 6 miles in Topo.
with a ruck.
Yeah.
Like it
Oh,
was.
yeah.
It was.
How heavy you reckon?
Mine was maybe like 30 pounds.
That's a lot. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, but it's well distributed. Like it's in a reasonable backpack. Like it's not terrible, but it still sucks.
Sure.
But anyway, so that was very cool. But bro, so it was like super late. Like I didn't walk in my door at home until like 3 a.m. But so we're fucking like we eventually like come back. We're on the trail, and I'm like, okay, this trail goes down. We're either gonna have to go over the side of this fucking not sheer cliff, but like 500-foot descent, or we walk around to the side that links to the road. We walk up the road.
Did you go road?
Oh no.
Oh,
Bro, it was the sketchiest fucking thing that I've done in a long time.
You use headlamps or do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were using headlamp because at this point, like, it was more of a safety thing. Like,
Yeah.
I'm genuinely concerned about dying and falling down this 500-foot. Like, it's probably 500-foot of descent over, like, I'd say 250 to 300 yards.
So that's pretty steep.
Maybe not even, maybe
Yeah.
200 now that I'm thinking about it. But like, bro, it was probably a 25 to 30 degree angle. Like, it was sketchy as fuck. Anyways, but we scurried down, and bro,
That's cool.
all my shit is all fucking dirtied up and muddied from like, cause I'm on all fours, like coming down this fucking hill. Cause it's
If
like,
it's that steep of a descent, of course.
bro, it was so sketchy. So sketchy.
See, that's cool though. I know it's sketchy, but
Oh,
like,
yeah, no, it was sweet. It was
you're
sweet
going to
to
think
do.
about that for a long time. You know?
Oh yeah, well, no, it's just a cool thing. Like, okay, I'm capable of doing that,
Right.
You know, not that I'm not, but you know, just doing it and like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. I mean, I got a free bill of health, or what do they call it? Clear bill of health.
I would, bro. If you were there, I would say no. Like, we're walking.
Right.
It's not.
I'm not saying going into that, but what I'm saying is like I can actually now get back into some of the things I enjoyed before.
Oh yeah, I'm
now that
gonna push you
kinda
off the
clear.
cliff for sure.
Head first.
Metaphorically speaking.
Not if I don't jump first. I mean,
Well, that is true. That is true.
metaphorically.
Metaphorically speaking. But yeah, bro, that's we're gonna have to go fish up there sometime because it's all fronting a body of like it's very good.
About to put some fish in my pond.
We'll see. I don't know how long they're gonna last.
So I'm going to teach my
curious.
daughter how to fish. Oh, they're going to last. They're gonna be fine.
She's caught a fish before, dude. She's got multiple.
No,
fish.
but I want her to be on the little bridge we're putting
yeah,
out there.
doing her own
It's-
thing. Well, yeah, we
catch goldfish.
We could also catch some bluegills and like just
Put them in there.
and take them out.
We don't say that out loud, but yeah, we could.
No, I would never like. No, I'm buying them from a pet store.
Oh yeah. They're gonna last in there, dude. I already got chemicals.
No. I'm saying from a wildlife perspective.
No. I'm talking. You said if they last, I'm gonna keep. Oh, do you mean from the animals or
Yes,
from?
the animal.
Oh,
dude, I'm
yeah.
telling you.
Yeah, we'll see. Because I have a deep ridge to this, and I
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of planned
sure-
that on
yeah.
purpose so that
So
like,
they have a space to dive and to hide.
yeah, so like they'll have to see, like they'll have to, like if it's the coons that are going in there,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna have to come down that rock ridge, which they will. They're capable, and then they would have to go.
I'm not even talking raccoons, dude.
Yeah, I mean whatever animal.
I'm
is in
talking
there.
snakes.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
gonna be deep. So like
Raccoons,
it's a
like-
3 foot deep, and then it's ledged. So they'd have
Yeah.
to not only. I mean, they can. It's possible. It's 100% possible. And goldfish are dumb as shit.
Birds too. Like I'm
Yeah.
just, you know, I'm curious. I'm
Me too.
legitimately curious.
We're gonna and when we go up there tonight, I'm gonna show you the little area I made of refuge. You're gonna enjoy
yeah,
it.
I'm gonna jump in.
But I put some lights in it too. But they're
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So,
That's cool.
I had to reposition them, but yeah, they're in there. But I made that patio area underneath my deck. You'll see. I just made a whole man area.
Okay.
You're gonna enjoy this. Jacqueline approves.
I'm cool with it.
So it'd just be a new place to.
Chill.
Yeah, you know. Shift from here to there to here to there.
I'm all about water feature, dude.
Me too. Yep. My wife was not. Jacqueline was not. And then I said, we're going to do it. And then I let her kind of design it. And then
Hey, you
she
gotta
likes it now.
Get her on board.
Yeah.
You know, make it seem like it was her. I gaslight her into like thinking. That
Of
was
course,
her.
yeah.
It's like that shit. Like gaslight her into thinking that it was her daughter that did that shit.
That shit that did the poop.
Who shit the toilet?
It wasn't even, I wouldn't even call that a shit, dude. It was
That's a fucking fogger, like a
oh yeah, it was like
atomized.
those bug bombs. Just fucking yeah, it was not shit. Like I wouldn't call it shit. It's just brown. It's brown like shit, but it's not shit. I mean, it was brown piss. That's the only way I could describe
Yeah,
it.
you pee out of your ass all the time, though. That's standard procedure.
And my butthole was so tight, and this is proof
Well,
that
that's
it
what I'm
just
saying.
sprayed.
Maybe I.
Well, look at the evidence. when
That's
we get
what.
up there.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not ruling it out. I'm a man of science. You know.
If I was that
I could
loose-
be swayed by some compounding evidence.
If my
you know?
butthole was that loose, do you think it would have sprayed
no
sideways?
No, it doesn't. Well, maybe.
My cheek, I have no
Well,
cheeks either.
What if there's a polyp, like
When there wasn't confirmed.
a wart? You know, really
It was-
squeezing. Like it's right
well,
on the edge.
they
you know
don't
what I'm
check
saying?
for warts, so
Well, that's what I'm saying. They probably saw that and was like, whatever.
look at this F. This dude's got monkeypox.
This Freddy.
Yeah.
But he's a cool fag though,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freddie Mercury, everybody.
bro. Queen is like, if I had to choose one band to listen to the rest of my life, I think they'd probably be they'd be in the top
They'd be
five.
up there. And well, and the reason I would choose Muse too is because they have that same energy. They do a lot of Queen
Okay, I could-
power.
If you went like, well, you were talking a whole different like
Yeah.
kind of question, but I'm saying like no, it makes sense. It makes
You
sense.
see what I mean? It's like it's
There's a lot of
production.
genres,
It's
a lot
like
of genres.
Yeah, but they do
they
that.
cram into.
That's why the Queen is very cinematic or like theatrical almost. Like
I would say it has a what's the like an orchestra esque
yeah,
like a
it's like it's
maestro
theatrical, yeah,
direction
orchestral, I don't know.
orchestral, yeah, something to that effect.
Yeah, I mean it's well written music. That's all I gotta say.
I agree. What was I going to say? There was something I feel like I was going to talk about, but I can't remember what it was.
It's probably something.
Probably nothing.
It's probably nothing.
Probably a whole lot of nothing, you know.
You are retarded.
Sometimes. That's how I felt last night. So, well, that was the other thing. It's like, bro, I'm like reading this trail map from the DCNR, by the way. And I'm like, bro, this don't make no sense.
Can we pause you there?
This ain't math in here. What they're showing here is
So-
not what's happening in front of us.
Pause for a second because in my truck right now, I have a vintage like topo map of this area. It's fucking awesome. So I
bet
got it.
it's sweet.
And if I were you, I'd be happy
I
to
know.
let you copy it.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
take it. But it's I got it from a buddy I used to work with, one aircraft mechanic. He's a big outdoorsy guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he gave it to me. He's like, I used to have like hundreds of these or whatever, like because they used to give them away, and they don't make
They don't
the
make
maps like you used to. They make it for Gen Z to be able to read them.
Oh yeah.
This is like a real map. You're gonna fucking love it.
I'm
Sorry, it's gas, dude. From the, I'm still blown up.
for my anus.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yes. Yes. We say yes.
My wife was doing going back to the butt stuff.
Yeah.
She wasn't doing that, but
No, poops and farts. Yeah.
yeah. So I thought, hey, the gas pains or whatever. So I had her doing, what you do to a toddler, the bicycle
Yeah.
to your feet to get
Yeah.
to have
Get it-
some
get it
movement.
moving.
Where I think it may have helped. Yeah, but it was uncomfortable.
Also go for a walk.
Also, well, no, I did. I tried all that.
Yeah.
But this is where they put your knees to your chest.
Yeah. She
like,
put the strap on and really
not that. She fucked
hammered
me
away.
missionary style.
looked in your eyes.
Yeah.
And that fart came right out.
Yeah.
Scared her right out of you.
No. But the
Yes.
funniest thing
Yes.
was my daughter, which, we had to do that too, gas pains.
Yeah.
Kid. She's looking at the bed, but watching my wife do it to me.
What is-
like, what is this world we live in? Like, just strange. Poops and farts, man.
It's just poops and farts, dude.
They're funny. They will never not be funny. I don't care how old I get.
I think-
Childish, maybe, but funny.
Yeah, but that's you can say chat. Like anybody can make that criticism and fine.
and anybody can fart.
I accept that, but everybody farts.
Wow.
Everybody. Well, you're an anomaly because you're so blown out, but like.
That the way do you see this?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Spray pattern.
It sounds like you might be onto something. I don't know.
Well, if you've ever seen Dexter, this would
Well,
be like
maybe
the
you had
blood.
some. Maybe you didn't go for a colonoscopy. It was cosmetic surgery. That's what it was.
Oh, to tighten
Tighten
up.
you up, and you fucking. Now you're like a fucking 10-year-old boy, like a pre-sweat dream.
No,
like,
if you've ever
that's
seen,
what you asked for.
You've seen Dexter, right?
No,
What's about the serial killer?
I understand like the concept of
Well,
the
that's
show.
what I mean.
but,
So, like, that's all he does. He's a blood guy. So he goes and grafts out the blood, detect to see like where the murder.
yeah, but
was.
that's standard.
Same thing with my butt spray. You'll be able to see.
it's forensics. Forensic. Splatology.
Yeah, splatter guy. I'm a splatter guy. After you see this,
I mean, I'll rope, but like, it depends.
dribble and splatter.
It's not going to splatter. Like, it's not that liquid. You know what I mean? What are we talking about?
Ropes and poops and farts.
Oops and words.
All the things that come out of your body. Not periods, though. We don't talk about that.
I mean, I've never got one. I pissed out of my ass a couple times, but I never had a period.
I think this is the closest to a period I've ever had with the pains I was having. I feel for you women.
I do.
The cramping and the pain. Like, I don't know. I'm a feminist now. I feel.
Anal feminist.
It hurts. Yes, I am.
I'm being a respect, taking a stance. You gotta take a stance somewhere.
Yes, you sure do. I think we shut this bitch down.
Yeah, I saw you. I've been waiting for you.
It's time.
I was waiting for
We
you.
got stuff to do.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see.
I have to talk to my wife about my newfound
Fetish.
anal feminism.
Well, it's something he's exploring.
Well, I've explored and I've made a decision.
Oh, well, okay.
No more research needed.
I believe it. Like I said, I think you got tightened up, and
412-613-1116 is the hotline that no one uses.
we get some messages. But what's my part there? I think you missed something.
No, I'm just doing whatever.
I think you missed. I think you have a little more, but it's fine.
About
YinsBoys.com, the real YinsBoys at gmail.com, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube for the creeps.
Neil manages all that, so if you want to talk to him,
I don't manage anything.
You can-
plausible deniability.
you can talk to him on that.
No, you won't talk to me. You'll talk to a third party representative. His name's
Sure.
Raj, out in
Me?
Bangladesh.
Call-
He's actually kind of like we have to pay him more now. It's hazard pay now that the war is going on over there.
Oh, it's true.
It's
yeah.
really putting a strain on our finances, but it's all good.
If you want to talk to me, you can call
Raj.
the hotline.
Oh, I thought he managed that.
Well, no, I have Rajana Gandhi, who is
Is that
managing
like his
that. But
uncle or something?
yeah, sister.
They're probably related. I don't know.
I don't know. Whatever, but hit us up. Or don't. See you next week.
This man sounds desperate. He needs to be stroked.
I am desperate.